we're going to be checking out Valorant.
Phoenix? Hello? Anyone there?
How that goes. So, anyway, one in the chat if you guys can hear me. I'm testing the audio.
Read up, kid.
I know we've had audio problems in the past, so I just want to make sure. One in the chat if you can hear me.
Phoenix? Hello? Anyone there?
One.
Alright. Looks like we're good. So when we do this, we're going to be going over PS5 news. We're going to be hearing videos from other people who have commented about this. I've already watched Dreamcast Guy try to, figure it out, whether he's against this or for this. I've already seen RGT85, but let's hit some other people from the Spawncast. Let's see what Player Essence, followed by Spawnwave, and then Mystic Ryan have to say about the PS5 Pro. We also might check out Smash JT and what IGN Games has to say about this giant announcement. The PS5 Pro is $700 US without a disk drive. It's a complete and total scam, and I wouldn't suggest buying one. You could get a digital PS5 that's normal for $450. I don't think it did a whole lot to move the needle. Only enthusiasts are going to buy it. And, same with the PlayStation Portal or the PSVR 2. They're all just, kind of extra add-ons or additions. And I just don't really see them as very necessary. It's not really their bread and butter. I expect less than 10% of the player base of PlayStation 5 to actually do a Pro. So anyway, we're going to hear what these other YouTubers say. I'm going to play some Valorant and take your comments. And we're going to find out if I like Valorant or not. And we're going to hear about the PS5 Pro. So let's jump right in.
I'm not really sure how to put this, but recently Sony did reveal the PlayStation 5 Pro. To go over this is a revision to the PlayStation 5, which gets you better graphics, which gets you better frame rates when it comes to fidelity.
Now I reload.
They went over the technical specifications of this thing, what you get with it, how much faster it is when it comes to the CPU, GPU, all of that good stuff, and all the extra bonus features. For example, the upgraded GPU. They say that with the PS5 Pro, we are upgrading to a GPU that is 7% more GPU units than the current PS5 and 28% faster memory.
Sova, the marks for himself.
Faster rendering for gameplay, making the experience much smoother. They talked about advanced ray tracing, where you can get better lighting. They talked about AI-driven upscaling, to where things are going to look sharper. And that's all fine, well, and dandy. That's some good stuff. I was in the market for a new PlayStation 5 because Cobra Kai kicked my PS5 actually like a year or two ago, and it broke the HDMI to where it doesn't plug in. But I can still use it. I still play my games on there, but I have to prop it up a little bit so it doesn't just fall out just if I move the system or the desk moves or something like that, right? So I was in the market for a new PlayStation 5. But after this, after the situation that's happening, which we're going to go over, I don't know if I can support what they're doing right here, especially as this will take over. Before you do all that, back to the video, please make sure you hit that
Alright,
like
where to
button
next?
for somebody.
Player Essence is a really good YouTuber. I really like his opinion on things,
What'd you score on this
especially
game?
Xenoblade.
$99 for the PlayStation 5 Pro. $700. I'm here in California, so the California tax also added.
Woo!
Now, it's not just with the tax that makes this bad. It's also because of the disc drive. Physical games. This is an all-digital system for $700.
$700. You might as well get a PC at this point.
We don't all have wind powers, Jet.
So I got an issue with these controls when you go to sprint, like a natural reaction to want to sprint, it fucking switches to a knife.
Now tell me about the spike.
I don't know.
The spike is a detonation device that extracts radium. As attackers,
You plant the spike, stop defenders from defusing it, then boom.
good enough. Let's gear up.
But hey, I get it. Components are expensive, so it's $200 more. But then on top of that, to even play my physical games that I've already bought that you sold, you have to do it.
What am I fucking holding?
Intentionally, like they did this so like greedily at this
You'll want
point.
heavy
If you're
shields.
paying
Don't forget
$700
those.
for a premium system, it should come with the premium things. It should come with a stand. It doesn't even include the vertical stand. It should come with a disk drive. These are things that should be already set within this for $700. And people like to bring up to try to defend this.
What's going on? Whorehouse Media in the chat.
Performance of a console here. Yeah, a PC does a lot of other things.
set.
There's a lot of other things that make the price of a PC more expensive in terms
Okay,
of what
grab the spike
video
and
editing,
move to starting
recording, and different
positions.
type of stuff. PCs are completely different.
Did you hear about the PS5 Pro? $700, no disk drive.
At that, but that's because it's not built. PCs are not built to simply just play games. This PS5 console is built specifically to just play games.
Time for the plan.
And as a multimedia
Open your map.
device, it's not built to do everything that a PC does. So bringing in PC and trying to say, oh, well, you did it for that, that doesn't make
heard about
sense
it.
here. And on top of that, one of the biggest things is
You gonna go buy it? You gonna go buy two?
on the PS5,
Yeah,
you
it
still
was
sell
bad.
them. And they're adding this
Oh, you are? You're buying two of them, huh?
onto there in order to do it, and it just doesn't make sense for me. If
We got money bags over here.
Even if you play games online, for example, here in the U.S., it's even worse in Europe and in Canada. It's like $1,000 in Canada.
Why do we have to fucking do tutorials?
And it's really expensive in Europe. And
This map
everything.
has
So,
3 sites we can
look at
hit.
this, guys.
A,
Black Ops is better.
You have $80
Yeah, I was gonna say, I mean, $700, you can buy a nice PC.
I will stick with you. Jet and Soba, you two go C-Long.
Yes, not necessarily required, but if you want to play those games online, that's what you need. You're looking at $900 plus. Like the
Now the
base
enemy's
game.
listening for
Before
us,
you
so
even
keep
get a
quiet.
game, before you
Let's
even
sneak
go
to
out
the
there
choke
and buy a game. So if you're somebody
Have you ever played Valorant? Anybody in the chat ever played this game before?
Remember, being quiet is important. Now the enemy's listening for us, so keep quiet.
But if you wanted to go out
Let's
there and
sneak
get
to the
like a
choke
brand
point.
new game in terms of that's not on PS Plus, this is what you're looking at here. I don't
Hold
see
up.
how
An
in
enemy's
any
in
type
there.
of way
We should use abilities
is
before
the
gunfights to help take ground from the enemy.
today's
I can throw my
market.
curveball.
Now,
It'll
once
blind
again, this
them.
could be
We'll have an advantage.
Dude, this
No,
whole,
I
like,
don't think so.
there are some people
this whole, like, sneaking around bullshit, this is not how I play. I run and gun.
Stay behind cover. Use abilities before we take ground.
Oh my god, dude.
Curveball ability.
Got ready my curveball.
But once again, you're
Wait.
getting that product. What you're getting, you're getting a separate thing, and you're using it for whatever that thing is.
Good.
But this, you're kind
Curve
of
it left around the door.
things for people that already bought it. It's a slap in the face.
You're blind. Push in. Take him out.
Game owners, the people that
Whoa.
when you're saying, yeah, you want to upgrade to the PS5 Pro, buy that extra disc drive.
What happened to the days you just go in the game and fucking start playing? You don't need all this tutorial bullshit.
And it's not just
You
that.
figure out the game as you play.
Head back to site and plant the spike.
Now let's
Left
talk
the
about the
spike site.
actual upgrade.
Head back to site and plant
Who
the
is
spike.
talking in the background?
That's Player Essence, OJ. You ever heard of him?
It's 60 frames per second.
Left the spike site.
That's what you're getting.
Head back to site
It's not
and
like
plant
you're
the
taking
spike. Phoenix,
graphics
plant the
and
spike.
performance
Left the
from
spike
and
site.
bumping it up
Head back to
120
site and
frames
left the
or
spike site.
140
Head
frames.
back to site
What you're
and
getting
left the
is the
spike
same
site.
60 frames per
Head
second
back
you're
to
gonna
site
get
and
normal
plant the
for most
spike.
part, but then you're getting that
We're kind of listening to YouTubers we're kind of listening to YouTubers' reactions to the PS5 Pro. Many of them are pissed.
$280 or $300 for some, absolutely. That's something to where, yeah,
Spike's planted.
Now we protect it.
But for many
Follow me.
others,
Yo,
and
my
I
ultimate's
said that I was
ready.
thinking PS5
Perfect.
Pro, but that was before
Let's
all
hide
this
here.
happened.
Now,
I'm not
describe
sure
your
if it's
ultimate.
worth
If I
it
die, I
for
come
that.
back to
I'm not
life
sure if
right
the
here.
graphics
Reborn through fire,
work,
baby.
because the
Good.
graphics mode at 60,
Use your ult to stop
actually the
defenders
graphics
from
mode
defusing.
JT did a great job on covering it.
Oh yeah, I got JT smashing the on the playlist too coming up.
That's not what I'm saying.
I also got Spawn Waves reaction. I've already listened to Dreamcast Guy, but that was before I even got on the stream. Dude, if Dreamcast Guy doesn't want to buy this, and he's a Sony pony for life, you know you done fucked up.
Come on, let's go.
Go. Take him out.
Honestly, the new iPhone 16 will be better for gaming than the PS5 Pro.
Oh, dude.
Now move to
A fucking
safety before
phone?
the spike detonates.
Really? I don't know about that.
Great work. Let's switch to defense.
Switching sides.
Sage, you're the defense expert.
Are you telling me I'm going to have to upgrade my iPhone 5?
He prevents the spike from detonating at all costs.
Like I said, I was in the
Let's
market
gear up again.
for a new PlayStation 5, but I'm not sure if I can sit here with myself being a big physical gamer, like I said. Astronaut's awesome. You guys go check out Astronaut's really good game. I'm not sure if I can support
Heavy
this
shield.
type of graphics. It's not about playing all the way. Like, honestly, I can buy it.
All the fire.
Blah, 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 blah,
It's
blah.
about that. It's about the message. It's about the principle. It's about what it sends to physical game owners, how they feel about it. Like, I've always been the type of person.
The new iPhone 16 will have ray tracing, the PS5 Pro will not.
It won't? I didn't even know that. I assumed it did have ray tracing. Alright, what the fuck am I doing wrong? Like, I move any direction, we go black screen and back to where I was. Alright, let's see. Let's open up the shop. Request a vandal.
Options are always good. I buy games sometimes digital too. I bought Black Myth going digital, even though there might be a physical later, there might not be.
Alright.
I bought that digital as well. So I'm not against it. I just like to have the option to have either physical or digital, right? And when they sit there and say, you know, oh, we're gonna make this extra, you gotta pay for it extra. Just a slap in the face when you're ordering.
Oh yeah, if you want the disk drive, it's going to be basically another $100. So everybody enjoy that $800 PS5 Pro.
Revealing area.
Whorehouse Media may have the money, but nobody else does.
Defend the ramp. Use your ability. Hot hand.
Just drive in at that price. Even though that's still a
Throw
high
the fire at the choke
regardless,
point.
I would have
If
felt
they push,
way
you'll
better
burn.
about the situation. But it's because it's a slap in
Stay
the
back
face.
Oh, come the fuck on.
Hands cover the
Yeah, fuck that.
Do buy AAA games, the biggest games. They still buy them physically. Yes, most games are
I've never seen a video game console that high.
always online.
I have a
games, the live
PS5.
service and all that.
Yeah, that'll be good enough. Like, just the PS5,
Games, stuff like Final
is
Fantasy,
you're covered.
big games like Spider-Man, a lot of people still buy that physical. And if you want people
The
to
bottom
upgrade,
of the
it's
ramp.
clearly being targeted towards the enthusiast
Stay
upgrade.
back in safety. And use hot hands to cover the choke point.
Okay, at the bottom of the ramp.
Say, oh, yeah, kind of screw you guys. Pay more for it. That's just anti-consumer.
Careful now.
Fall back.
That's
Brimstone,
not my
block their
vibe. That's
vision.
not my style. That's not my flow. That's not
They're backing off.
I
Jesus.
want to support companies doing stuff like that. Not
Holy shit.
what I do. What about other
This is a giant Sony L. Like, dude, they went from Concord, massive L, to they came out with Astrobot, massive W, and then they immediately fucking throw it away.
Pro with ray tracing hardware built into it.
They immediately fucking throw it away to announce this PS5 Pro.
It's over. Recon. Yes, scouting ahead.
It's a principle thing. Not all about the price. It's about a principle.
There they
Do you care that much about physical games? Everybody in chat, do you guys care about physical games at all? Do you care if that it's all digital, or is it just overpriced anyway?
I just can't. I can't support that along with all the other things that are going on, man. I don't know what's going on with Sony. I'm not sure what's happening, but I'm gonna have to say thumbs down.
Your
overall
blaze
when it
wall
comes to
didn't cover the
PlayStation
full
5 Pro
angle.
for me.
Try again.
Until something changes.
It's over.
Something changes.
Can you recon?
Maybe.
Yes, scouting
But
ahead.
until then, maybe if they put the district.
Alright, let's go to Spawn Wave, see what he has to say.
just finished up like a minute ago, and I just wanted to go over some of my immediate reactions.
They're ready for us. We'll be
So what we
spotted.
just saw,
Throw your blaze where I
right
think
at the end of
to
it, that
block their
Sony
vision.
Obviously, Player Essence was not a fan.
But we should see press releases and all the PlayStation blog posts go up here pretty soon. I'll go over all those fine details tomorrow in Newswave, but for the most part, I think shocked a lot of people. And it wasn't necessarily about the capabilities of the PS5 Pro, it was how much it's going to cost to get one. And, well, I guess we're going to go over that here today. So guys, enjoy the video, hit that like button, subscribe if you're new. And if you missed this morning's Newswave earlier,
Yes,
I would go check it out. There was more
Dude, I can't believe we're still in the fucking tutorial. Like, I'm gonna die of old age before we get to the fucking game. I already had to do the stupid bullshit thing of putting in my email and fucking signing up for everything and agreeing to all these terms that I didn't read just to get to a fucking tutorial, just to try to get to a fucking match.
Myself included, thinking there would be more of an aha moment of, okay, I understand why they are necessarily doing this, and they did at least give a reason.
I am used to games like this.
This is not my wheelhouse, man. These free-to-play BS, you know. I'm hitting him.
Larger GPU and the setup in what looks to be a very similar sized box, and obviously we'll be checking it out in terms of games and stuff. But I had the PS4 Pro. I did like the PS4
Oh, it's gonna be
Pro
close.
because
all right, let's go pistol.
Where there was no performance PS4, and then with the PS4 Pro. However, with the PS5, we have fidelity and performance mode. Now, with the PS5 Pro, all of a sudden have a performance mode become toggleable and
Alright.
you can turn it on. Sure, but in this case, he did talk about the Mark Cerny that when the option was
Oh, it's gonna be
presented,
close.
75% of people right now
There you go.
choose performance, which
Now, for the love of God, can we get on to the fucking match
feels like a lot of these games are developed the opposite way.
and get out of the tutorial?
Performance mode as just make it as whatever, chop it down as much as possible, get 60 FPS. Who really cares? And at times we've had performance mode come out looking very, very blurry with something like Final Fantasy VII.
No, I don't want to fight
And it
bots.
seems like they were more focused in on fidelity mode, despite these kind of statistics. It seems strange.
Oh,
They
no.
spend, I mean, honestly, a couple of minutes there at the beginning, just talking about.
Oh,
the
no.
really lining it up.
Don't
with
tell
what
me
the
it's...
result would be, and then
I have to go
Mark
through all
Cerny
this training
divided
first
three
to play the
different
game.
categories.
I'll fucking quit right now if that's the case.
Advanced ray tracing and PSSR, which is like their spectral super resolution AI upscaling in the console. Which
Alright, play.
apparently there is a chip specifically tasked to take care of that. So again, in a teardown, we'll find out more about that, I'm sure. And Sony typically will do their own
Combat
teardown,
Masters
but I
is
would
better.
like to see some teardowns from
Combat Masters, huh?
and then of course testing from a Digital Foundry. But went over the larger GPU, 45% faster rendering.
Okay.
and then
All right,
some
let's see. What do we do? What are we
comparisons,
doing?
which It makes sense to compare it to current games, but
All
I
right,
gotta tell
standard.
you, the issue we run into with this stuff now is you have to zoom in one very far most times to get an indication of something like they showed Last of Us Part 2 and they showed the fidelity mode. Well, that's easier to see technically because it's 30.
Oh my
60.
God,
You
I
get a
do have to go
fidelity
through all
mode
this shit.
FPS here on the PS5 Pro.
Holy.
Issues. And to me, that is a sizable benefit for a game like that you want to be more responsive in general with shooting and everything there.
Free to play on any
But when they
platform.
showed
It is
off
awesome on
performance
macOS.
mode versus
Love the hell out of it.
Dude, why is there so many tutorials though?
But when they
Please,
showed
can
off
anybody tell me?
performance mode versus performance mode, it was very difficult to tell the difference when you're watching it through a compressed YouTube stream. Now, we should see them just upload comparisons just on YouTube.
Like, I should have done the fucking
4K,
tutorials.
And those being
There we
higher
go.
quality will be easier to see the difference. But we are to a position now of diminishing returns where it's not necessarily going to be something that jumps out
to the mainstream consumer, like we've seen in the past, going from PS4
What is
to
happening right now?
PS3,
Well, I mean,
even PS3 to PS4, you could notice differences, like obvious ones. Here, though, the Pro console, which the PS4
Start
Pro
the
from
game.
PS4 is obvious, you get 4K, just not as much of a benefit here as we've seen in the past. Spider-Man 2, same deal. Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart, Horizon Forbidden West. They did.
I mean, can I get into a fucking
Prove
match?
yourself
Kind of
yet.
showcase the differences.
Yes!
One that I think is at least sizable is Gran Turismo 7, because ray tracing is enabled in gameplay. Before, you would get ray tracing, I believe, during replays, and yeah, it looked better, but you really couldn't benefit.
Like,
from
what
it
is going on?
playing
Everything's
games
locked.
itself. So here, at least, that's
Nothing's fucking playing.
You can turn on and off. Hogwarts Legacy, same deal, gets ray tracing, and apparently casting shadows just looks better. So the games themselves will just look better. That is, I think, what most of us went into this expecting. But there were some, like, crazy rumors going into it where people online
Swift
were
play.
talking about how there's going to be full backwards compatibility for this thing. And I don't really know where that came from or why that would be correlated to a Pro console that would just be a stronger system. Like, we already had heard that this.
Oh, thank you, Lord.
Was going to be relatively the same.
We're actually going into a game.
But it wasn't going to be some massive leap to where, sure, the system is capable enough to handle PS3 emulation, everything, without any real issues and optimization.
They
right?
think I'm an old dog.
That's not the case. So when I look at this, and they did show the system, it was, of course, the Three Stripes like sketch that we saw before. That lined up perfectly here, and really, it looks like a current PS5, one you already have. Just with this
Yeah, everybody would tell me Valorant's one of the best free-to-play games. It's one of the greatest there is.
Sure, they probably need more in terms of cooling.
They've got one ugly-looking crew.
It's more like a
No
piece of
offense
trash.
to any of us.
And I'll take a look over, like I said, the press release and the blog post later on to get more
No.
information as to maybe some smaller details, little additions here and there that they decide to tell us in the writing.
Wait a minute.
But looking at this now, when they went to flash,
Nobody else is in here, is they? Are they?
came up
Oh, wait a minute. I got
$700.
20 seconds before the match starts.
There was sticker shock
Alright,
everywhere I saw it, and I was like, oh, that is more than I thought it would be, because, of course, it's just digital. If you want the disk drive, guess what? This system is $780. It's interesting that Sony is going the route of just a digital system, by the way. I'm sure in their mind they wanted to avoid the $780 price tag, or maybe they could have gone $750. Because if you look at the digital versus disc-based system for the PS5, it's $50 difference. I guess they could have gone $700 and $750 here.
Dude, there's no one else in
They
this
didn't
match,
come
is
with a
there?
7 in front of that price point, even though it's basically there. It's off by a penny. After tax, you're over it. In Japan, if you do the conversion from yen, it's about $840. The disc drive
Wow.
it's a $900 system. That is where we are with consoles, which is kind of, I think, blowing my mind and many other people, because
This might be the worst game of the year.
Pro was
I'm not even gonna
it
lie.
was just $400. The base PS4 went down $100 in price to $300, and we got the Slim. We have almost gone up 100% in terms of price point in just 8 years for the Pro system. And I don't really know how the market is necessarily going to respond to this. I feel like the system will sell out immediately. I think most of the enthusiasts are already on board. They're like, yep, that's great. That's going to line up nicely with my $3,000 TV or something. And you'll have, I'm sure some people will be kind of curious about it, or maybe don't have a PS5 yet, and they're like, well, this is it. This is my entry into the ecosystem now. This is PS5
Just
Pro.
shared the stream.
But I do think this is a system that is going to have
Thank
a
you.
worse sales ratio than the PS5 Pro.
Even though I'm not sure how long I'm gonna be on for, because to be completely frank, I don't know what the fuck is happening. I keep having to do tutorials and training, and it's like, now what?
The current PS5 is not being discontinued. It will still be up for
Fabio, thank you for showing up and watching a boomer try to play Valorant when I have no freaking idea what the hell I'm even doing here.
It just seems kind of weird, because I don't see the kind of benefit that we had with the PS4 Pro just enabling 4K. If there was some other big thing here with AI upscaler, AI
Start.
then I would look at it and go, well, okay, that makes sense, but,
This is just flat ass embarrassing. I mean, what happened to the days that you could actually just, you know,
The free market will decide. It seems like Sony's stock apparently.
Play?
People are throwing up now, and this was just announced. Looks like it's already spiking, jumping up because it's a more expensive product, which means you're going to generate more revenue. I don't know. The fact that enthusiasts right now are getting sticker
There we go.
shock, makes me wonder what the mainstream thinks about this, and I feel like most of them are just like, hey, that's cool. I don't really need it, and then that's kind of it. But let me know what you guys thought about this one, because it's a digital system. That's just how it's being packaged. I gotta tell you, I'm looking at this thing from Sony. I feel like they're on board for maybe digital.
Anybody out there willing to buy a PS5 Pro? $700, no disk drive.
See what they think of the enthusiast market right now, and maybe where they are skewing in terms of like the physical market. They made this system to, I guess, solve the performance fidelity issue because the performance
Are you
mode
part of a team?
is affecting the quality of the
Yeah, my team is trying to figure out how to fuck to start a game
So when it's digital only,
without having to be in the
what does that
tutorial
mean?
first.
For a majority picking performance for fidelity, yeah, that makes me think that they also are just going all digital, and Sony is working to expedite that a little bit here, since they're about halfway through their next generation, technically with the PlayStation 6. But let me know if you guys got all these down below.
I am a proud gifted sub member to the DSP Gaming. I got gifted a sub to DSP Gaming. You know, all of his glory and all the stuff that he offers for his memberships, like emojis.
Nice.
And that's about all he offers. So, you know, hey, maybe I should re-up to emojis. Yeah, exit. I legit don't know what I'm doing, guys. I'm not even gonna lie. Like, this is fucking terrible. Like, this is a disaster stream.
JKB is better.
JKB is better than me? Okay.
I am looking it up.
Yeah, JKB is better at me in one thing and one thing only, and that is being a cuck. So, that's about it. Exit.
JKB is better than DSP.
Can he compete with the king? Oh yeah? I bet you Phil can't get past the tutorial either. JKB probably could get past the tutorial.
That's what I think.
But, you know, when I used to play a game, you know, you used to boot it up and you just, you know, start playing. I could hit triangle all day to start match and it's not going to let me.
From what I understand, you have to be a part of a team to start a game.
Oh, is that all? So I need to find teammates. So maybe I could get you and Eli Gaming and DSP and JKB. We could all just start a team right now, guys. So I could play at least 30 minutes of something.
You're the final one to go.
Saving the best for last.
So let me get this straight. In order to play this game, you already have to have a team put together. That is some unacceptable bullshit. Wait a minute. Oh my god, I do. You do have to put the team together. Look at this. I don't even know that. Who am I even sending invites to? What? Okay. I don't know how this
You
game
should be
became
able to
popular.
join any team.
Thank you for helping out. How do you join a team, though? Party closed. No, not that. Career store. See, especially when you have literally all these game modes are locked. Well, guys, I think this is the end of the stream. I do not recommend Valorant to anybody. The game is overrated. You can't get into a fucking match. And it fucking sucks. So I apologize for even having this disaster stream. I should have checked the game out before I even started. But I think that I've about had enough of this. So, again, if you tuned in, thank you for watching. But I'm out. Have a good one.